Hey you guys, it's your girl Kia Bell up in the building. All up on your screen and a little sleepy. Just a dash. Listen, I can always use a good old nap. Why was I up watching that Elvis movie the other day? I still don't know what that was about. I'm like, y'all doing too much. They be doing the most with these documentaries now. These biotopics. I'm like, bro, chill. Please do not explain my life in such a way that is like, what is going on? We at the circus, we at the zoo, we on stage, he's singing gospel songs. Make it make sense. It ain't making sense. Why couldn't we just tell the story? That's all. Just tell the story. Anyway, so what is today's topic gonna be about? What's been on my mind? You know what's actually been on my mind? Goal planning and the disappointment of it. Because people got to be more honest about it, okay? People got to be more honest about it. I feel like sometimes you go through life and you may have a year or two where you literally are just like, I don't even know what to write down. I don't even know what to manifest at this point in terms of detail. You know what I mean? Or either you just get frustrated. I feel like that was this year for me. This year was a frustration in terms of goal planning and manifestation and all that other stuff y'all be talking about. Sometimes I just be feeling like we just talking out the side of our neck. It's all luck and prayer and listen, I don't know what it is, but apparently I ain't got the sauce. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you got the sauce. You got the secret Krabby Patty formula, and I'm just out here with the math not mathing. You know. So yeah, I was thinking about that and trying to decide. I don't know what next year is gonna hold. Can you guys believe we're about to go into year 2023? Well, I have to think about it though. Y'all think about it? I'm like, wait, what year is this? It's 2022. So yeah, I just want to think about that. And I kind of don't want to like wait until like New Year's Day or something if I'm going to do something like that. I don't know. Now I know I did a like vision board or whatever on here. But to be honest with myself and the other people, y'all, I ain't even stick them things or glue them things down on no poster board and put it nowhere to see. So it just dwindled away with my thoughts and prayers. Listen. So I guess I didn't do it. I didn't do the magic right or something. My bad. But yeah, I just ain't feel like being disappointed. And I still end up being disappointed because I'm like, well, there was no growth this year. Oh well. Sometimes you have some oh well years, and I feel like it's totally okay. As long as you ain't hurt nobody. Oh well. I think I'd be too in my head. I feel like I think things out too much that I see the facts and the truth in it, and I'd be like nervous about certain stuff. You ever be like that? Like some people do stuff and just be like, oh, today I want to do this, and they just do it. I'd be like, oh, today I want to do this, and then I'm like, okay, so to do this, I need to do that, and if that happens, and what's this gonna happen? If that, like, that's me. When I really just need to be like, just gonna do it, sis, and see where you land. Just jump out the bird's nest and see where you flop. Like, I don't like not knowing. That's what it is. I don't like not knowing. I don't like the unknown. Alright, I need to know that if I do this thing, that it is going to pay off in the end, that it's going to turn out decently. I don't know. So I guess this year I will attempt at manifesting goals, like people say. Everybody in their mouth be like, you gotta manifest it, you gotta manifest it. I be like, oh, listen, I hear you. What happens after that? I can't be the only one. I cannot be the only one that be thinking like that. Like, I feel like y'all had a little extra boost, extra help, extra luck that I wasn't giving. Alright. I wasn't giving, but at the same time, I don't want to be like, oh, I had all these goals and plans, and the rapture come, and I be up there flying there like, bro, I ain't do nothing I thought I was going to do on earth. That was whack. Don't send me back. Don't send me back. I hate that they have this whole like theory of reincarnation in terms of like certain people being born back into other children. Could you imagine that? Like, could you really imagine if that's the way the cycle goes? I absolutely don't believe that, and I absolutely don't want that to be the case at all, because I will have a whole fit out here in these streets if I pass away, and next thing I know, I'm starting all over again in a different body and I ain't got time for it, y'all. Just let me go. Just let me go. So, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. But, plus the thing about like goal planning and stuff that get on my nerves is they be like, you need a time frame. And I get really upset when things don't happen in a time frame. Like, it really irks my nerves. Like, no lie though. This is so bad though. Like, I had a little calendar with the little wipe off board. I can't even think of it. The whiteboard. There it is. A whiteboard calendar. And I had started writing things on it monthly. Like, all the assignments I had and stuff when I was taking classes and all this other stuff. And I looked recently, y'all, and the last time, this is so bad, I feel like I shouldn't even say that, but I'm gonna say it. The last time I wrote the month and filled out a whole week of planning, why I say February? Y'all, that calendar say February. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Child, you ain't wrote nothing in a whole year. Nothing in a whole year. That's why I am where I am. Because I wrote absolutely nothing. I didn't update a thing, okay? I will buy 1,000,000 planners and agendas, and they would just be looking like beautiful decor around my room. So, listen, I don't know how I'm about to do this, but I'm about to change something up. So I got to change it up because that didn't work clearly. And I actually looked at that and I was reading the stuff on there, the goals I had and stuff. And none of it came to pass, and it just upset my spirit, and I just threw it somewhere. No lie. Just threw it somewhere. So, listen, if you had a time like me this year, hopefully it get better next year. Hopefully it gets better next year. I don't know. Maybe I don't think of realistic timing for goals. Some of us suck at goal planning. Can we just be honest? I suck at goal planning. I feel like. So I'm like, oh yes, I want to buy a house in 2 days. And then it doesn't happen, and I be sitting there looking like, womp womp. Like, girl, you knew it was going to take a longer time than that. You knew it was more work to that. Why did you even trick yourself out? And then people be like, you need short-term goal, long-term goal, medium goal, quick goals, daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, yearly goals. I'm like, bro, hourly goals. I don't have time for all of these goals. You guys are giving me a headache just a dash bit. Like, all of this, it's a bit much for me. Okay? But I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a clue about next year at all. Don't know what I want. I mean, I know some. I know. Let me not lie. I know, but I would be very disappointed if it doesn't come to pass. I would be very heated and just like over it. So yeah, kind of sucks. Do we goal plan this year, or do we just go with the win? Because that's what I did this year, and I feel like there was zero growth to some degree. You know what I mean? To some degree. And certain stuff I'm trying also not to take so serious and be down on myself. Like, even like, I have to say it with my channel. Like, sometimes the numbers be phenomenal, and I be geeked and excited, and you know, my subscription count goes up. And I'm really excited that I have consistency happening right now. But listen, and don't come from my neck. I can say what I say and do what I do. It is what it is. It's all about being human. But sometimes I look at the numbers and I'm just like, well, why aren't they higher? Like, when is this thing going to take off? What is happening? So I literally have told myself, and I even wrote it down. I want to say when I started to post twice daily, I was just like, give it a year, see where it goes. So that is what's in my mind, and maybe I need to start doing that with my goals and being like, do this and see where it goes. Like, instead of making everything seem like, by here, this has to happen, this is gonna happen today. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you literally gotta be like, well, let me be consistent for a year and let's see what happens and how it plays out. Like, so that's been in my mind. So I look at the numbers and stuff and I'm just like, well, girl, you only 4 months. You've only been back for 4 months. So listen, you got like 7-8 months to see what's gonna happen. So girl, don't worry about it until 7-8 months. And then who knows, maybe the next year I'll be like, well, let's see how another year goes. It seems to kind of bring me comfort in the sense of not being so anxious and worried about numbers and views. So listen, if you are wanting to start YouTuber or, you know, things like that, child, just keep that in mind, okay? Don't necessarily see it as, oh, this video I'm gonna post is gonna get 1 million views, or oh, this month I want this many views and this many subs. Like, it's cool to do that, but to be honest, it's kind of out of your control. You know, it's kind of out of your control. All I can do is try to be consistent and try to have fun and try to, you know, create content that makes me happy to make, that I don't mind sharing with you guys, and that I hope just entertains you for a little bit and gets you out of your own mind for a dash bit, you know? So, yeah. That's my whole mindset on YouTube right now. So, instead of always focusing on the numbers, I'm just like, okay, well, you said you had a year. Just keep popping out content. Just keep doing things you think are fun and are exciting to you. Keep being your unique self, which is so crazy too. It's so crazy because I literally watch YouTube for hours. Hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Listen, that song is me on YouTube, okay? That song that she sung, talk about hours and hours, that's me on YouTube consistently. So it's kind of weird that I don't be feeling like I need to imitate nobody. Like, I don't see people and I'm like, oh, I want to take that. Like, I'm still able to be me, I guess. So I think so. I don't know. Listen, don't get me to talking. But I think that's really deep that I can do that. But yeah. Yeah. And even though I say I talk about numbers and stuff like that, no lie, I also think about the fact that it could be a lot worse. It really could. It really could be a lot worse. And I say that because of the fact that I feel like because I had a channel years ago, this channel, and I started posting content a long time ago, and before I left YouTube, I had 1,000 subscribers. It ended up dropping, I probably to like 900, but still, that's a lot more than most people could get. Plus, at the same time, like back then, it was not hard to get subscribers. I feel like back then you could be like, hey, tag for tag, share for share, comment for comment, subscribe for subscribe, and people was actually doing it. And I feel like a lot of people's channel blew up because of that era. And then, you know, you had the pandemic and people was bored at home. I should have came back then, to be honest, and the numbers would probably be numbered in a totally different way, but I didn't. So listen, we're gonna focus on it now. I'm just grateful to my past self to some degree that I did, you know, at least make it to 1,000 the first time. Even though they disappear. Listen, if you do not post consistency, they will take your numbers and just play with them, which makes absolutely no sense. It makes no sense at all that if you just stop YouTube, your numbers just start dropping in terms of subscribers. Like, who is really going to think, if they don't see you on a regular basis, to be like, let me go look up such and such and let me unsubscribe because she ain't posted it. Listen, we know it ain't the people. That's all I'll say. We know it ain't the people that's going back and doing that. I just feel like I'm spitting all over the place. It is what it is. Moist mouth. Moist mouth. But yeah, I'm proud of my past self for reaching that hurdle of getting those subscribers, because it kind of made it easier for me to want to come back, just seeing that number and seeing that it was possible Because a lot of people that are starting YouTube now, like they are literally doing that work and still at 300 subscribers. And that is just like, y'all know how I feel about it. It's like pulling teeth to get y'all to subscribe. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, sis. We're gonna have a good old time. You know, listen, I ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna take your money. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. So, yeah, that's been on my mind. So we'll talk about this some more in another video, I'm sure. Because this ain't the end. But I need to get ready to go to work. And y'all know I need to get my juice. Y'all know I need to get that $2 juice, y'all. I need to write something about finances too, because I can't keep doing $2 juice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's $20 every 2 weeks. Listen. What happened to the quarter vending machines? In the quarter chips? Listen, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. All right, let me get out here. Thank you guys for watching. You already know I will see you later. Bye.